Welcome back. I hope y'all are liking this POV that y'all seeing so far. I want to start doing more POVs like this where you can see me driving, so you're not just seeing my ugly mug, right? I ain't really ugly, but y'all not just see my face, and y'all see something nice, right? A nice little dashboard or something. I'm driving, talking to y'all, right? Just give y'all some game. All right, so I hope y'all enjoy this, right? But let's get into it. I want to talk about the law of attraction, the power of manifestation, because even a car that y'all see, the dashboard that y'all see on screen right now, the only reason why I'm able to have this thing and have such a great view is simply because I manifested it, right? A lot of people don't even believe the power of manifestation, prayers, and actually believe that they can accomplish anything they truly just envision, right? It really starts with your vision. It starts with your mindset. Everything starts with the mindset. I can attest to this, right? For years and years and years, I'm trying to side hustles. And I remember at 3 a.m., it would be 3 a.m., I'll go online, I'll search up, and let me know if you can relate to this. I'll search up how to get rich, best business ideas, side hustles, making money online. That are all these different metrics of making money online. I was just in that position a few years ago, right? For years and years and years, I did this, right? And it never really got me anywhere. There was side hustles I was able to do to then make a little bit of extra money, make $1,000 here and there, right? Couple thousand. And I would say, while working 9 to 5, that was, additional income. That was nice. It didn't get me this car though. It didn't get me to the point where I was able to quit my job. It didn't get me really nowhere other than just being able to just get by, because I was still living check to check, right? Because I'm helping so many family members. I'm helping this person. I'm doing this, bills after bills after bills. I'm doing overtime, and I'm still not having enough money that I want, right? Now, I will say I've been able to accomplish a lot for myself at a young age, and even with my 9 to 5, I was able to do it because I was still just striving as much as possible to be the best, right? But I still wasn't really getting anywhere as far as like my true goal, which having the 3 F's: location freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom. Y'all know I talk about the 3 F's all the time. That's my 3 favorite things. The 3 F's, those are the things that have made me work so hard to be the position I'm in currently. And of course, we can talk about family as well. I might have to add a 4th F. I ain't gonna lie. I might, location freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom. But those goes towards the alignment of spending more time with my family and being able to put my family in better positions, right? The 3 F's is not just myself, but put my family in those positions, right? First, my immediate family, so my wife don't have to work. My kids are well taken care of, right? But anyway, right, going off a little bit on a tangent there, right? But anyway, for a long time, I was looking up all those different ways to make money online, and I wasn't really getting anywhere. And the reason being, I realized the reason why I wasn't really getting anywhere was because of the fact that I did not understand that I was not believing that I could accomplish these things, and I was not leveraging the power of manifestation. I was not leveraging the power of law of attraction. I just wanted to do these things. I wasn't writing them down, right? I wasn't looking there every single day. I wasn't printing up a picture of my dream house. I wasn't sitting there meditating, trying to envision the dream life I was going to live. I just wanted these things. I wasn't really doing nothing about it to get these things. So I had to really realize, hold on. Something is not right. I've been trying these things for years. I'm not getting nowhere. How is all these random people online making money, doing these random generations just popping out of nowhere making money? What am I missing that they have, right? And then I had to go back. And I realized a lot of the time, depending on the person that was creating those videos, those how to make money, get rich quick schemes, right? There was a few people in particular, right? Run Graham Stephan that I was watching. Look him up, Graham Stephan. He's pretty huge now. Well, he was pretty big then too. He would always talk about reading books, minds. I'm like, I would literally skip past. Drop in the chat in the comments if you can relate to that. I would skip if they was mentioning something about law of attraction, manifestation, or they was talking about reading books. I'm skipping past that. First of all, I don't like reading books. Second of all, I'm like, how in the world, what does this have to do with me getting rich? I'm trying to get rich. You trying to tell me to read books. So what are we talking about? I hate reading. So I would skip past those points. And I'll get nowhere, right? Like I said, I'll make a couple thousand, whatever case may be. But I was never really getting nowhere where I could quit my job and be financially stable. So I'm like, okay, what am I missing? I'm like, you know what? Let me stop thinking that I know so much, because I've always struggled with being a know-it-all, right? I've always been called a know-it-all. And I realized, who am I to say that this doesn't work, or I'm going to skip past this thing because of the fact that I'm like, this is just irrelevant. right? And I realized, like, yo, that I might be missing that key puzzle because I've tried everything step by step by step. Because me, I'm like, yo, show me what to do. I'm just going to do that thing and that's it. But it wasn't that. I was missing a key component, which was the manifestation, the belief, all those little extra steps. And those are the most important thing, because anybody can just start following a blueprint on how to start this business. But not everybody have the mentality. Not everybody is trying to manifest these things. Not everybody's praying on these things. Not everybody truly believe they can even do the thing they're trying to do, right? So I had to work on that first. I worked on my mindset. I worked on actually learning the law of attraction. I worked on actually learning about manifestation, all these things. And when I made that switch, my life instantly changed. Then I got to driving these cars like this, right? That's when I got to driving cars like this. Right, when I actually start working on my mindset and I actually start realizing, yo, like, all right, you know what? I'm going to just follow everything they said. Instead of me trying to be the type of person, oh, I know what they're talking about. It's not going to work. Da, 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 da. I just went back. I'm like, I haven't got anywhere, really, right? I'm still living check to check. I am still not where I want to be. So, like, how about I just go back and just look at everything they said and then do that step by step by step. Once I did that, my life completely changed. So, like I said, law of attraction. Understand that anything that you want in life, you can attract. You have to stop chasing things and start attracting. I was chasing success. I was chasing money. When I started attracting these things, it just flowed right into my life. Within 6 months of actually trying to attract these things instead of chasing it, my life completely changed. Within 6 months of me trying to manifest it, I went from making $3,000 a month to making $30,000 a month at the age of 21 years old. And I'm currently 24 years old, just turned 24 a few months ago. I gotta say just because I'm like, it makes me feel a little bit younger, right? I ain't gonna lie. Because I feel too old to say, oh, I'm 24. Nah, I just turned 24. I just turned 24. But when I started actually trying to attract these things instead of chasing them, everything changed. Then it was easy. Then getting the dream car was easy. Then getting that dream house, moving into high rise, all those things was easy because I stopped chasing. I started attracting. Start attracting the things that you want in life. Stop chasing them. Start attracting. Work on your mindset, work on your mentality. Build these skill sets. Write them down. Envision the thing that you want to accomplish. Simply do these things. Have a plan of action. Follow a blueprint. You will have these things. You have motivation. You have the discipline. And you actually believe you can actually accomplish this thing, and you're writing it down, and you're working hard towards every single day to accomplish this thing. How in the world are you not going to have this thing? How is all these kids, right, all these 18, 19, 20-year-olds driving all these cars, all the cars they want, living the life they want, having the watches, the Rolexes, the APs, right? The Richard Milles, like, they have all the cars, and you ain't got none. How is that possible? Right? The only thing they know that you don't know is the fact that they are leveraging the law of attraction. They are so powerful spiritually. You're weak spiritually. Get in tune with your spiritual side. Learn about the law of attraction. Read a book like Think and Grow Rich. Learn about the psychology of money even. Right? Really understand that you need to hone in on your mindset, your mentality. Then everything else will flow. Right? I'm not telling you, hey, mindset, no. Work, that's the key component. Work on everything else like I talked about. It will come to you. I took a picture of the car that I wanted. This car right here. An older model and a C7 actually. Right? So different model. And I took a picture of it and I put it on my wall. Right? And I worked on it every single day. Every day. When I was broke, had less than $1,000 in my account. And then literally a year from that point, about a little over a year from that point, I hit my first $50,000 profit month. Made $50,000 in a single month profit, and at this point, I was 22 years old. I had just turned 22. Once again, had just turned, right? Yeah, that's the key word, had just turned. Right? It was like March or like June or something like that. And I bought this car. Right now, we're about to upgrade something else, right? We're about to get the Lamborghini. That's another thing I'm manifesting. I gotta take a picture of a Lamborghini, slap it on my wall. And this car is exactly what I did. I take a picture of it, I slapped it on my wall, and I start working towards it. And my life completely changed after I started implementing these small little strategies. Instead of me just thinking I'm gonna accomplish these things or just working towards it, I'm also manifesting it, because you leverage that ability that we have, right? You have to understand that we are super powerful. We're powerful creatures. We need to leverage our spiritual side, right? Leverage the universe. The universe want to give you anything you want. The universe will give you anything you want if you truly believe and you actually work towards these things, right? Now there is limitations to it. The only limitations is physics, honestly, right? Like what can be done in a mortal realm, right? I don't want to get too, analytical with it or too spiritual or anything of that sort, but like, think about it. Like, you ain't gonna jump off a bridge and start flying, or off a high rise and start flying just because you believe it. You know what I'm saying? But anything that's still possible in the physical realm, manifesting money is possible in the physical realm, right? This is very well possible. You can do anything that we want when it comes to like understanding the laws of physics, right? I know I don't gotta explain that, but I don't want nobody jumping off a bridge or a cliff like, hey yo, Sharif told me to do it. I ain't say that. That's not what I said. I ain't say that. Alright, but I want y'all to really understand that like you can really manifest anything you want in life if you truly believe you can accomplish these things. When I started understanding that, my life changed. I was able to manifest the cars, the house. I was able to manifest the trips, the money. Right? I was able to manifest all the things that I ever desired in life. I was just like you, working at Amazon. I didn't work at Home Depot. I didn't work at White Castles. I worked at a Toronto Nido Baking, right? While I was flipping dough, right? I was selling bread, right? That's what I was doing, just to make a little bit of extra money. Working 12-hour shifts. I didn't work 30 days in a row before my 9 to 5, pulling anywhere from 8 to 12-hour shifts consistently every single day. Don't get me wrong, it takes hard work. I've always been a hard worker. That's one thing I'll say. I've always been a hard worker. No matter what, I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna get to it. All right, so if you're willing to dedicate time and effort into yourself, into trying to accomplish these things and actually be serious about it, and willing to manifest these things, write them down, and I think that stuff is silly, and actually believe it, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can't accomplish. In a year from now, you could be driving a car that you want, whether that's this car or some other car. All right, so I can keep yapping about this, but if you want me to make a full breakdown video about the law of attraction, manifestation, breaking out the ins and outs and exactly how to do so, just leave me a comment down below. Share this video, like it. I really appreciate that. I want to grow this account. And you hitting the like button really gets me in the YouTube algorithm, so I really appreciate that. So yeah, share, subscribe, and then let me know in the comments down below if you want me to make a full breakdown on the law of attraction and manifestation.